What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video, and today just hit my foot on my desk. Yeah, I just have a few things to talk about, right? So before I say this next bit, I do have around 2 clips of footage, like two videos, which I recorded before this happened. So I do still have drone footage to share. Just I won't have much more. Basically, I am using a software here for my videos, as you can make out on my screen. It for some reason doesn't support .mp4 files. No clue why. I have to web optimize them. FPS is really low, so the video is just really stuttery and slow and laggy, and it doesn't look nice. But that's the only way I can get drone footage onto the clip. Edit the two pieces together. Right? Because for some reason I can't find a single piece of software. And I didn't actually show you, I showed you the wrong thing there. What I showed you was a rendering section and a faucet collector in the background. This will go up just before the video on that. That's actually one that's rendering now. So, basically, whenever I went out to fly the drone, something would always go wrong. The first day, it was really windy. A dog chased it. It ended up crashing around 3 times, bouncing along the way, and the blade protectors, 2 of them went missing. Not good. Not good at all. So, 1 second here. So, basically what happened was, 2 blade protectors went missing, but I said, you know what? I have 1 on each end. They do jut out a bit, so the 1 protector on each end should be able to protect both blades. Because, if something's jutting out a bit and it bounces off, well, that should technically protect the other blade, yeah? With me so far? If you've seen my videos, you'll know the placement of them, basically. Diagonally opposite from each other. So, what happened what happened today was basically, well, actually, no, let's go back, rewind. Just every time I go out, something happens, as I was saying. So, it's usually off camera. One time, a group of 2 dogs just began chasing it. No clue why, but the dogs just began chasing it and not going away. I had to fly really fast in the other direction, trying to avoid them. Put it up high. They still kept chasing it until eventually the owners came over and, stopped the dog from chasing it. I actually heard at one point the owner was calling their dog and it just wasn't going over. Kids sometimes begin chasing them. And when you have unprotected blades, you have to be extremely careful when kids and all begin chasing it, right? Because if your blade takes out a kid's eye, a judge will hear that a teenager was flying a half-broken drone that he got for 20 quid on Wish, and it didn't have any protectors on the blades, and he hadn't even done a course to familiarise himself with it. Yeah, they're going to say, I owe the other person a lot of money for taking out their kids' eyes. Don't want that to happen. So I always end up, if there's kids begin chasing it and all, I end up having to crash it. Because no matter how many times I shout at them to go, move out of the way, go away, quick move, they never seem to listen. And their parents are just busy on Candy Crush on their phones sometimes. Same with the dogs sometimes. Because what happened today was basically a dog began chasing it. I was flying it low in between trees, zigzagging it just to get practice so I could make a video of me doing that. And then a dog began chasing it. I ended up having to crash it near me so that the dog couldn't catch it. But the way it crashed, what happened... Actually, yesterday, sorry. I'm bouncing around the place here a bit. Back and forth. But yesterday, what happened was, as far as I know it was yesterday anyway, I'm totally losing track of time with lockdown, which will be at the end of this. Actually, no, I'll make a separate video for that. So yeah, basically, yesterday then, a different blade protector. No, yeah, yesterday the landing gear broke slightly. Super glue, back together, not a bother. Right, so I fixed that, no problem at all. that was basically a dog was chasing it, and in trying to avoid the dog, because again, I don't want to blind a dog or a child or a human or injure anything with this drone, right? It ended up hitting a tree, right? So basically, what happened there was it hits the tree, bounces off, and it half broke one of the blade protectors. Right, so fix it up with super glue. 2 blade protectors left, and then there's today. Today I was getting a bit more practice in doing flips while zigzagging between trees. It was going to be an amazing video I had planned for tomorrow, because I'm hoping the wind stayed down for tomorrow, or at least I was. A dog began chasing it. It ended up crashing, bouncing a few times. 3rd blade protector went missing, down to 1 blade protector, and one of the blades is actually bent. It's not metal, so I was able to kind of bend it finger and thumb back into shape, but whenever it takes off, it makes this... That sounds more like a motor, actually. You can tell there's something wrong when it's flying, basically, and, yeah. I also don't like the idea of 3 sides being unprotected and 1 side being protected. So, basically, what happened was I ended up having to just retire it, to put it simply. So the drone is now retired. It has a broken blade, no blade protectors. I can't order more blade protectors online because, well, it's a Wish drone. Nowhere sells replacement parts for a Wish drone. So I ordered a new one. So yeah. Sorry, just need to fix this here on my laptop. Sorry about this. It's kind of 2-in-1 video here. While I'm setting up one of them, I'm also doing this. Yeah, that should work. Sorry about this, as I say. I do need to set this up though on the laptop. Yeah. Okay, so that should be good. So yeah. So now there's 3 unprotected blades. The blade that is protected, the protector on that is broken. I tried super gluing it, it just comes loose. So what happens is, basically, yeah, it just doesn't want to work. I ordered a new one, which is actually a clone of a Maverick 3 Pro, is what it said on the thing. It claims to have 4K HDR. It obviously doesn't, but I pray. That came with 3 batteries. So when the batteries run out, I won't have to end the video. I'll have 2 spare batteries. It claims to have 30-minute battery life, which the one thing I find with the drones on Wish, the battery life in them is pretty good. So 30 minutes per battery. That gives me an hour and a half. 30-minute warm up, an hour of video between my phone and the drone, and then doing different things, and then eventually clipping it all together and making a great video. But yeah, no more drone footage, I'm afraid, for now. The Wish drone should be arriving, I think, in August. Yeah, lockdown will probably be over. Weather will be getting worse. Next summer I'm going to start up this series again, hopefully. Wish drone, brand new video series is what I'll call it then. But those of you who stick around till then, you'll know it's not new. So yeah, I hope it arrives sooner. A lot of the reviews on it were saying arrived sooner than expected, but you know, you just don't know anymore with Wish. So yeah, that's the predicament I'm in. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video around. Talk to y'all later, by the way, for those of you who are wondering. Hot chocolate marshmallows. Yeah. Peace.